Episode 47, week 47's usage from the 16th of November to the 22nd of November. As usual, the setup's in the description below if you'd like to know more about the setup. But moving straight on to the mileage for the week, we've done 83 miles in the Egolf and 26 in the Model 3, so that's 109 miles travelled for the week and 5,174 miles for the year. The generation meter is now reading 32,660 kilowatt hours, which is a miserable 17 kilowatt hours generated for the week, and that's 3,758 kilowatt hours since the start of 2020. The My Energy device has gone up slightly, and that's because on a poor solar day last week we discharged the Powerwall completely before the end of the day, and as a result of that the Powerwall held on to its power a little bit longer the next day, but that next day had good generation, so the Powerwall was still at 100% charged from the grid, so the solar diverter took the energy and put it into the hot water. But the My Energy Eddi added 1.51 kilowatt hours for the month, and its 277 kilowatt hours went into the Eddi for the year. We've imported 282 kilowatt hours from the grid, which is 9,647 kilowatt hours for the year so far. And moving on to the Tesla data, the Tesla data shows that we've had 295 kilowatt hours of home usage. We only had 17.5 kilowatt hours from the solar. We got 88.4 kilowatt hours out of the Powerwall. We pulled 287 kilowatt hours from the grid, with 0.4 going back into the grid. Finally, the dailies on Monday the 16th of November, we pulled 46.8 kilowatt hours from the grid with nothing going back. We got 14.6 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We had a solar contribution of 2.4 kilowatt hours and a home usage of 48.9 kilowatt hours. On Tuesday the 17th of November, we pulled 32.8 kilowatt hours from the grid with nothing going back. We got 12.2 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall, and we had a generation of 2.6 kilowatt hours from the solar and a home usage of 33.5 kilowatt hours. On Wednesday the 18th of November, we pulled 30.1 kilowatt hours from the grid with nothing going back. We got 12.5 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We only got 0.8 kilowatt hours from the solar, and this is the day when we had a poor solar day, so the Tesla Powerwall fully discharged, and we had a home usage of 29.9 kilowatt hours. And on Thursday the 19th of November, we pulled 50.4 kilowatt hours from the grid with 0.2 going back. We got 7.2 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We had a solar generation of 4.2, and whereas that isn't a lot, it is the most solar we generated all week. And we had a home usage of 47.5 kilowatt hours. And as mentioned earlier on in the video, the Powerwall held on to its charge while the electric boiler kicked in first thing in the morning, and that caused when the sun came out that we had nowhere to put the energy into the Powerwall, so it went straight into the hot water tank. On Friday the 20th of November, we pulled 41.5 kilowatt hours from the grid with nothing going back. We got 14.9 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We had a solar contribution of only 1 kilowatt hours and a home usage of 46.5 kilowatt hours. On Saturday the 21st of November, we pulled 51 kilowatt hours from the grid with nothing going back. We got 11.2 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall, only 0.9 kilowatt hours from the solar, and a home usage of 49.3 kilowatt hours. And finally, Sunday the 22nd of November, we pulled 35 kilowatt hours from the grid with nothing going back. We got 15.8 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We had a solar contribution of 5.5 kilowatt hours and a home usage of 40.1 kilowatt hours. We have put our meter readings in for our next feed-in tariff payments, but I'll speak about that more in the cost video coming later in the week. So as usual, thanks for watching. If you've got any questions or comments, please add it to the section below, and please like and subscribe.